Morning. It is now 5:25 a.m. This is not normal. Go back to sleep. Okay, so it actually is quite normal for me to get up early. I will be honest though, I get out of bed, I went and washed my face, put some moisturiser on so I could look a bit more presentable, and then jumped back under the covers pretending I was just awake. Also, that was filmed yesterday. As you can see, I've got an extra day's growth now. So it is now Saturday, 8 a.m, and I'm going to make a cup of tea before I set about pumping the day. So what does an average day entail for me? I do always get up early. I'll spend 20 or 30 minutes working out. I try to avoid my phone for at least an hour. I will meditate. I am one of the guys. I am now 43 years old. I don't smoke. I very rarely drink. I definitely don't take drugs. I meditate and I'm a vegan. I am one festival wristband away from growing dreadlocks and starting conspiracy theories. That's not funny. Thanks to everyone who commented in the comments section. I'm taking them all on board. Carolyn asked me to explain my tattoos, so here we go. So this was the first one I ever got done. By far the most painful. It took 3 hours. Halfway through, the tattooist said, "Listen, do you want to come back and finish this another time?" I said, "Mate, if you don't finish this just now, I am never coming back. Do not get a tattoo on your ribs, okay?" I should have lowered the camera. This is a Nordic Angel. It was just a picture that I liked for a couple of years. Okay, so this was just a beautiful woman that I seen online. Not as in a dating website, just a picture. And I asked the tattooist to imitate that. I wanted the eyes left white because I quite like the idea that it's soulless. I love blue roses and I love triangles. How weird. This is Battle Cat, which was He-Man's cat in the He-Man cartoons growing up. This is the Chinese symbol for longevity. Okay, this is the official badge from the Karate Kid movies, which again was my favourite film growing up. Okay, so this is my most meaningful tattoo. It says 44 1B. When I went into a children's home, I was placed under what's called a Section 15, which meant that technically I was allowed to go home. I was then quickly put in front of a children's panel who decided that I was to stay in care, and I was now placed on a Section 44 1B. So technically it just meant that the government owned me, and as frightening as that might sound, it was pretty special to me because it now meant that I was the same as every other kid in the children's home. It was like a badge of honour. It's like I'm on a 44 1B. We're all together. We're all as one. So yeah, it's got a lot of meaning to me. Okay, here we have, this is an actual photo taken by my mum of me and Gracie standing looking over the lake. Underneath here you can actually see Ainsley's eyebrows. I got these done on the same day. Ainsley was raging when I came home. She didn't know I was getting them, and she's went, "Oh, look, so like Gracie gets a big chunk of your arm and all I get is eyebrows?" Yeah, that's how that one worked out. This one here is another one of my favourite drawings. It's a Chinese temple, and you have these guys standing in front of it. They actually remind me of the 3 storm ninjas from the movie, can you guess it? Big Trouble in Little China. Growing up, which again was another absolute classic of a movie. It's now 1 o'clock and I've been sat working away, and I've just remembered an old story. I don't know if I'll do this on stage or not, but I'll give you a quick insight into how how childish I can be. Years ago, I used to date a woman, her name shall remain nameless, and we rented a house somewhere outside Glasgow, just on the outskirts of Glasgow, and it was my name that the tenancy agreement was under. And within 5 months of moving in there, we had fell out. So I'd let her stay there for the last month, even though it was me that was paying the rent. But this is how childish I am. What I decided to do, I knew that she left the house every single morning at 7 o'clock. So every single morning for that last month, what I would do, I would make the 45-minute drive out to that house, knowing that she was now at work. I would let myself in and I would take a dump and not flush the toilet. That's, I can't believe I'd done that. Like, do you know what? See, some nights I was in pain at home, like, oh my God, like I needed a poo, but I held it in knowing that I just wanted to do it at her place. I know that's childish, and I don't actually know if I will do that on stage. There's actually more to it, but I might, yeah. But, and you know, and I know that's toilet humour, and I can't help it. I remember, see, when I first started doing comedy 7 years ago, I remember a few professional comedians pulled me aside really quickly, and they said, Gary, listen, you've got talent, you could do really well, but you need to stop being so crude, and you need to stop doing toilet humour. Don't get me wrong, I listened to them, but if you've seen any of my shows, I mean, I have been described as my material is playfully dark, and I'm so glad that I stuck to my guns. I didn't conform, I will never be a political comedian. I will never be one of these super smart, like, comedians that want to, like, everything to fit together, and it's, oh my God, that was really clever. I just want to tell relatable stories that I find funny. I need to enjoy what I'm doing as well, and I guess I've found my audience, and I've stuck to my guns, because now I am where I am because of that. So yeah, happy days. So I guess in there lies a piece of advice if anybody wants it as well. Just trust your gut. Listen to other people, but don't necessarily go with their opinion. If you firmly believe strong enough about what you're doing is the right thing, and it's not harming anybody, then just go for it. So it's now 2 p.m. I am on my way home from the flat to my actual home. The girls are away to the beach because the sun is scorching. And Papa here, has had his demands to go and buy a new toilet seat and fix it because one of Ainsley's friends broke it. And I won't say anything more on that matter. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I don't remember the last time I've had to make such a big decision. Jesus. Okay, so I am now the proud owner of one new Chelsea white Duroplast soft closed toilet seat. Super fab dandy. However, my plans have just changed. I won't be able to install that until tomorrow. So guess what I will be doing on Father's Day? In fact, that's what the next vlog will be about. It will be me filming myself trying to install a toilet seat, which I have never done before. So that should be funny. Thanks again for watching. Again, just please write your comments. I won't have a chance to reply to them all, but I do read them all. And yeah, and I will hopefully see you all again next week. Bye bye.